Well, hats off to Azusa. They first off, they had a great season. They put themselves in a position to host the tournament by having a great season. They put themselves in a position to play on their home floor, and they capitalized tonight. They were the sharper team, and I thought they had a good game plan defensively, and we couldn't quite get our rhythm. And they broke the game there in the second half. And tough team. They're a tough team to come back on because they got a lot of guys that can score. I thought their role players were outstanding tonight. Credit to Azusa. Our guys fought to the end. I'm very proud of the way we kept competing. There was probably a moment there where there was probably a lot of people in the building that thought we would quit, and that's not in our guys. So, real proud of our effort.
Questions?
Like the second half, they came out running with a 9-0 run to start and kind of took off from there. What were they doing offensively that was successful for them?
They ran some plays. I didn't think we defended with the kind of intensity we've been defending with. I thought we were on our heels, and when you're on your heels against a really good offensive team, and they're sticking shots, the run's not going to be good. And we thought there'd be some runs, but that one hurt.
When you see a team for the fourth time, is there any secrets or anything that you can do differently, or just pull the ball out there, or out of the fourth matchup? Like that works. Planning for that.
I think the biggest thing is you're playing a great team 4 times, and we've defended them very well at times, and at other times they've done what they've done to most teams they've played. They've been really sharp and tough to guard. So we're not a program that makes wholesale changes. We try and do what we do best and do that night in and night out. So I thought if we were on our game tonight defensively, we'd have a really good chance to win the game. And again, credit to Azusa. They had some guys that haven't, they have made big shots. But I thought we did a good job of Leaf and Sandoval on the first half, and Cardwell and a couple of the other guys hurt us. Those guys are good players too. They made shots.
The difference between the games you played here and the games when you played them at your place and then in the conference tournament, what does that boil down to? Why are they that much better on this floor, even given the normal home court advantage?
Yeah, I think that's college basketball. Home floor is big, and that's why I give credit to Azusa Pacific. They earned the right to play on their floor for their work throughout the season. And we will go back to work as a program. And we got a lot of resilient guys in the locker room. We'll go back to work, and we'll try and put ourselves in that position. That's a great position to be in. They're great on their home floor. I don't know if anyone got them to share on their home floor. It's not something we focus on. But you go and play on somebody else's floor, you're going to have to step it up. You're going to have to get stops, and you're going to have to score the ball consistently. And we didn't handle the ball well. Again, we had some turnovers in the first half when I thought we had a chance to maybe extend it on them. We coughed the ball up, and it was our best ball handlers that were struggling with the rock a little bit. So we had to move on to the next play, and they're really good on their home floor. We needed to play a great defensive game, and we did. We just didn't get it done. So I don't know how much that has to do with their home floor or just we weren't as sharp as we needed to be.
Anything else, guys?
One other thing. 4 Pac-West teams, top seeds in this tournament. You were a second-year eligible team. Azusa, a first-year eligible team playing for the championship. Is there a sense that maybe there's a trend here that maybe those schools, the former GSAC schools, the schools that have come into the Pac-West, are lifting everybody else up, and that we should get used to this in the next few years?
Well, I think iron sharpens iron. There's a number of great programs in the conference, and the CC2A will certainly respond. You know, there's great programs in the CC2A. It's just going to be, I think, more importantly, we're enhancing the level. You know, there's been great crowds. Certainly respect the crowds Azusa gets here, and the crowds have been great when we played here, and that's what college basketball should be like. You know, and it's an honor for the conference. It lifts the Pac-West. It lifts the region. You know, I think we're developing some great rivalries, and there's programs that keep improving, and I think teams are going to continue to improve. It's going to be a scrap every year just to make this tournament. You know, this is a difficult tournament to make. You know, on paper, I think it's the toughest of any level. So, you know, like I said, we're very proud of. I'm very proud of our senior leadership. You know, we recruited 3 guys to start our program 2 years ago, and they've led us every single day. They've led us every day. They've been with us. We weren't in a great place when we went over to Hawaii. We were coming back. We were 1-2 in Hawaii, and we needed to decide what we were going to be about for this season, or we weren't going to be here. And it was a decision made by our players, and they made a decision that they were going to outwork and try and out-prepare their opponent day in and day out, and they were going to come together as a team. I'm very proud that they did. A great group to be a part of.
Eric, can you talk about the season from your perspective?
Like Coach said, we've had our ups and downs. I think like every team, but I think the most, like Coach said, the pivotal part of our season was in Hawaii, because we had a ton of talent, and you know, we'd win our games because we'd out-talent the people, the other teams we played. But in Hawaii, we basically sat down with each other and said, look, things have got to change. We got to do things better. We can't just rely on our talent every night. We got to come together as a team. And you know, honestly, I have no regrets as a senior. I mean, the best way I could go out for real. I'm so grateful for the guys I had around, the coaching staff I had around me. It honestly is a brotherhood at CBU, and you sign up, you sign to play there, you're gonna have friends for life. So, you know, I was just so grateful for this opportunity, and like I said, I don't think anyone. I mean, we would have loved to win, but I don't think we have any regrets.
Can I get both your guys' perspective about this tournament compared to last year's tournament in terms of how far you were able to go?
You know, we were, I think, a team improving as we came into this tournament. Last year, we were banged up at a key position, and you know, we keep gaining experience as a program. We have to get better. You know, I think in this region, you're going to have to continue to improve. Each program is going to have to continue to improve if you want to get here. So we learned some things from last year. We tried to carry them forward to this year. But most importantly, in any sport or at any time of year, your team has to be right. You know, and I thought we were right coming into March. We played great in the Pac-West Conference Tournament, and BYU played a great game to beat us in the final there. And Azusa Pacific played a great game tonight to beat us. I don't think our guys have anything to hang their heads about. They competed to the end. We would have liked to have played better. There's no question about it. We had a great turnout from our school. We have the best support from our administration. We're very grateful for all the things going on at CBU. And you know, we're disappointed for our seniors, and there are times as a competitor you feel like you let your school down, because we had a great turnout tonight. We wanted to come out and compete really well, and you know, sometimes you got to keep scrapping because you're not quite where you want to be. And tonight we were a little off, and our guys hung in there.
I would agree with Coach that March is all about the teams that peak at the right time, and like the 3 seniors that we had from last year, we were still pretty bitter about what happened, and we felt bad that we didn't deliver that to the seniors. And so we would talk to our teammates about how important it is to always be focused, to be locked in. And I think we did much better because we had that experience. We passed it on to the younger players as well, and we were getting better at the end of the season, and that's why I think we did a lot better this year.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.